Bye-bye, Brandy. We're going on an adventure. Some interesting statues up there. And a lion. Pigeon. Oh my goodness, that is an amazing cosplay. I made one of that for last year's horror. I would have worn it, but Matthew Lillard's not going to be here, so I ended up just to, you know, and I'm going to the Stafford Centre after this as well, so I decided not to. That's great though, that's really accurate, much more accurate than mine. Great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was great. That's so amazing. That is one big skeleton. That's another big skeleton. Damn. I'm going to start over on this side. Quite a few people here. Wow, that's a cool mask.
Sorry. That's not me, that's all okay, yeah. I can get my scared.
Oh, that is a nice shirt. Oh my goodness. That sure is one Freddy Krueger.
Oh, they're so cute!
I'll take that.
So they've been from around 7.
Oh my goodness, it's the TV.
30 up to 800.
Blair Witch one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Blair Witch frame.
Sorry. Just getting a good look at stuff. Green ghost face. That is the real horror. I didn't know they sold orange Coca-Cola. Can be worn on head. Try me on. This does not fit over my headphones.
But baby doesn't like them. Oh, I really like that.
Ooh. Skulls. Whoa, this is deceptively light. Good job.
Thank you, everything is handmade.
Wow. Okay then. That sounds like... What's he doing here? Good grief! This is getting out of hand. No, there are 2 of them. Great job on the suit. Oh, the clown again. Wow, that's a lot of people. There now.
I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my goodness, there's another one! That's 3 spring bonnies now! My goodness!
I'll do whatever you want. Just tell me what to do. I'm here to hang out.
I love it. Here we go. Shall we get to some questions, everybody?
How did you know?
And the rest of you?
Wow, great job!
That was weird. That was
Great job on the suit!
lots to talk about. I mean,
That is a really well done puppet. That's a really well done puppet mask. Good job.
give us a cheer. Right there, baby. Check it out. When the film things are so intense and keep moving on to other projects, how does that work when you're at that young point? Is it just your dad? Is it an agent? Who's going, would you like to do this?
What the hell? Ronald McDonald and Colonel Sanders? What happened to you two? Is that the Cookie Monster? They decapitated the Cookie Monster! Gambling? Minifigure.
Oh, Grace, I need one.
Clown, what happened? You've been turned into Lego. You've been turned into Lego. Ooh. It's WhiteFace when it's there.
Yeah. Sick.
Agreed. Very cool. Are you excited for the sequel?
I've not played it.
Oh, fair.
I just recognised it from a
Oh,
video.
fair enough.
I watched you play it, I think.
You definitely should. I highly recommend it.
But wait, is it on Steam or something?
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's really cheap.
I'll get it at
Only
some
like
point.
less than £3.
Yeah, I'll get it at some point.
Yeah. It is. What was about to do? Oh my goodness, it's a predator! Oh no, it's a predator!
So
Whoa! Hello!
Get Blair Winched over here. Let's go. Sorry, guys.
The dolphin cruel line.
Yeah, look at this one as well.
And there's just regular cruel line.
It's the same. Like,
My mum used to have those. Goodness, videoception. Videoception.
Do you think you could add a tally to the list?
To beat Spider-Man. Who beat Spider-Man?
Who out of this list could beat Spider-Man?
That's a good question.
I mean, Ghostface is a bit questionable.
I would say Chucky just because I'm a big Chucky fan, but I don't think he could. Spider-Man would just web him up.
There you go, that's what you're gonna do.
He could, Sarah from the Ring probably could beat him. Sarah from the Ring, considering the fact that, you know, she's very supernatural and can come out of any TV.
Add a tally.
Drop the lid.
We'll grab that in a second.
There it is, Sarah from the Ring.
Thank you. I'll grab the pen in a second. Yeah. Do you want to take a picture of the Instagram? We're going to post the results tonight.
let's go.
Thank you.
There you
Gotta
go.
be Art the Clown, innit?
Freddy.
Want the prime time, bitch.
Is that what Thank you.
It's the Argentinian. It starts off with snowy.
Oh, hey, it's Spider-Man. What the? Spider-Man, what happened? What happened, Spider-Man? You've been infected with the zombie virus. Oh no. Baby Art is dead. Art is dead. Is that Killer Shrek?
Welcome to Manchester.
Oh, hi, Jason.
Welcome to Manchester, yeah! From you guys as well. So I tell you what, we've got to start. Will we get out of the way straight off the top?
Okay.
All right, American Pie fans, make some noise.
And he's just got this bubbly personality that I really hope he starts coming out to these things for you guys because you would absolutely love him. He's awesome.
There we go. And was that asked by Mike Myers?
Well, my friends, hello again for the love of horror! Brilliant, we are really getting into it. I know we've had some brilliant times, we've had some brilliant Q&A panels, but it's time to ramp things up a bit. We're into the afternoon, are you ready to make some noise? Let's see where you are with the energy. If you're happy and you know what, clap your hands. Fuck me, I did not expect that to work. Good for you guys. He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
The hell is going on? Sweet Caroline. Just make this fucking happen, man. My friends, I'm very excited to bring our next person to the stage, an incredible creator. I know you're all a fan of Dead Meat, so hey, let's not waste any time. Can I get some clapping and cheering? Woo! We're on a 5. Let's go for a 10. James from Dead There we go. First of all, thank you so much. Will we do the seat?
Yeah.
Will we do the seat?
We're gonna stand.
Here we go. Do you want to stand? I'll stand. There we go. First of all, welcome to Manchester.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
And welcome to For the Love of Horror, everybody!
This convention is amazing.
It is. It's wonderful. We've had so many brilliant people here. I know you've been signing. I know you've been meeting people all morning. There's so much to cover. First of all, one of the cool things about this is we've got ourselves a room full of horror fans here today, everybody. James, we're going to start at the beginning. Obviously, the channel is going wild just now. You guys are constantly putting out content. Thank you for the kill count on The Mummy you put out 2 weeks ago. Movie.
Okay, 1999? Okay, yeah.
Big fan.
No one ever loves the 30s one. I don't really love it either. But
Let's not talk about the 2000s one.
oh, yeah.
First of all, let's get to, before we get to some questions, and we are going to have some questions. If you do have any, do me a favour, pop up your hand. My friend David here, oh, that is so many hands going on. Wonderful. We're going to get to the questions as quick as we can. We have to talk about the channel.
Sure.
First of all, what inspired you to start the channel? Is it just fandom? Is it about doing something different? What inspired you to get things going?
Well, we had another channel, and I will constantly talk in the first person plural. We, because I'm just used to Chelsea being here, and there's even a mic, and I'm so sorry she's not here. She wishes she could be. I feel like I'm missing half myself doing this. This is the first time I've ever done a convention by myself. Yeah, so I'm just like, this is what you guys all have to do? Like, you don't have someone to bounce off of? This is rough. We've been doing this on easy mode. But, yeah, we met in film school and always liked making things, and we started with another channel where we did sketch comedy. And it was fun, but we also had a few other people involved. Even though I was doing most of the editing and decision making, it would be like running decisions by a group of committee. Okay. I got sick of doing that. So eventually, after a few years, I was like, I just want to make a channel for myself where I'm just making the thing. I don't have to rely on anyone else. What's something I've always loved? Horror movies, since I was a kid. So, I mean, when I was a kid, I like made a little website with horror movies. I had kill counts on there, and I was like, oh, I'll just make videos about kills in it. And then that happened.
And so was it just about your fandom? Was it, sometimes people get into these things with like 5-year plans. Was it just fun? Was it just for fun?
I mean, I had always wanted to be able to work for myself. Because whenever I was at work, it was like a desk job. I would always just be working on my own thing. I was a horrible employee. Oh God, I should not have been paid what I got paid because most of the time I was just working on my own shit on the side. But that was the goal, is to just be able to make my own thing. So I didn't have, aspirations to have millions of subscribers. It was just get to a point where like, this can be my job. And thankfully that happened relatively quickly. 7 months, I think, after the first kill count, I was able to leave the job, yeah. So that was amazing.
So before we jump into some other things, sometimes horror fans, we've got that one movie that we go, that one. Mm-hmm. That was the one that lit it up for me. That was the one that stuck in there. It could be when you were a kid or a teenager, different seasons in your life. What was your horror movie that you went, that one, I love this?
I think Scream. It was because, like, I remember, yeah, Scream. So good.
Show some appreciation for Scream.
Little movie, maybe you've heard of it. Scream, 1996. But I remember when my dad rented it and was watching it in the living room. That opening scene, I like ran out of the room. I was so scared. And then a couple of years later, I was able to come back and be like, now I'm brave enough for this. So, but after that, like, I just became so obsessed with horror movies that I had my mom go up to the local video store with me and talk to the people there, and she told them he can come in and rent any horror movies he wants without parental supervision. I probably should have had more parental guidance growing up, but in this case it worked out okay. So I would ride my bike up to the video store, rent like 5 horror movies, and then come back, and I had 2 VCRs, so I would copy them onto blank VHSs. I just had a cabinet full of these bootlegged horror movies. I think, I'm in a different country. They can't get me here. They can't get me here, so fuck them.
Just for safety, no idea what he's talking about.
No.
Just that clear.
I would bootleg horror movies in Minecraft. That's what you say, right? To make it not real?
But I tell you what, we'll jump a bit. We have so many questions. We're going to jump about a little bit for you. Let's go to our first question then, my friends.
Hi, James. Hi. So me and my friends started a YouTube channel a couple of years ago talking about horror movies. And based on like the feedback we've gotten, people seem to like the stuff that we do.
Great.
But views are like super inconsistent, like range between 20 and 2,000. We've not really grown subscriber-wise at the rate we've hoped. So what would be your advice for us or smaller content creators to get into that space?
Man, I do not envy you. I don't know if I would even be able to do what I do if I was trying to get into it now. I feel like I got in right at the end of when I could do this because, I mean, YouTube is so fucking, they hate horror. They're such babies. They're such little babies now. We just have to censor so much shit. And I don't know if that's an issue for you, but otherwise just like views and everything, it just feels like the algorithm, what they push changes every day. I know they're all about shorts, but then those viewers don't convert into watching the long form stuff. So, I mean, my best advice would more difficult because it's just the cascading effect. It takes me longer to film. It takes the editors longer to edit. And just like, and then there's more chances for it to get like copyright claimed. And then so I guess right now we're working on Stranger Things 4. Probably gonna be 2 episodes. It's just so much content to get through. Any of the TV shows, those have definitely been the most difficult. But then on the other side, there are also ones where like, I guess The Mummy was up there. Any of the ones with the giant scenes of a ton of kills going on, it's easy to like miss a few and then have to go back and change it. Honestly, the kill count that comes out tonight at 6 o'clock tonight, that was a difficult one because it was just like, while filming, I would remember something that wasn't in the script and I'd have to like ad-lib something, but they all present their own challenges. When it comes to making the kill count, it's like, oh, I gotta put my serious pants on and like analyze and do all this shit. So if it were up to me, it would just be 80s slashers. Not everyone tunes in for those, so I gotta find the balance.
All right, okay, that sounds fair. Moving straight on to our next one. Love that. Oh, right down the front, we've got you. There we go. Hello.
Hi, James. Good to see you again. I was wondering, I've already seen the kill count. Just get the Patreon, everyone.
Thank you.
I was wondering, was there a particular moment going through the history of Dead Meat within that you were particularly like proud or emotional over when you got to it?
Any landmark moments, do you think?
Yeah, you know, I filmed that episode. I'm not on the kill count set for anyone who hasn't seen it. I'm like in a chair in a different part of the house. So I was filming that, and it was hours that I was filming it because it's so long. So I was just sitting there by myself with the camera recording, and I would like think of, you know, like I said, things that I'd forgotten to write into the script. And so there were actually a few times where I like kind of cried. Like there was at one point I realized I hadn't talked about Molly and how we got her. And so I talked about how she was my dad's dog and how we took her in when he was in hospice and like he got to know that we were taking care of her. And it was, I just had to come up with that off the top of my head. And I had to stop and just like stop myself. And I'm recording it, and I know that an editor is going to be working on it later. So I'm just like stifling crying. I'm just like, hey, I'm sorry, man. I need a minute, man. So just stuff like that. I got emotional talking about Gressel just being my best friend and his speech at our wedding. So it's just a very vulnerable, nostalgic thing to go through, and I hope that the people who watch it like it and it's not too like masturbatory, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh, thanks for sharing that. Big round of applause, yes!
I don't know, you know, you could maybe find someone, but like, is anyone gonna have that guy's Riz? I don't know, dude. It's pretty, he's got that aura. See?
Right there.
I'm youthful.
I know through the channel growing, you've become friends with a lot of like big names in the horror scene. Are there any of your friends that you're still slightly starstruck by, even though you've grown a close relationship with them?
I mean, starstruck, I don't know about that, but like, every once in a while I'm like, dude, I'm like really good friends with Barbara Crampton, and if you could go back in time and tell like 12-year-old me that, that'd be wild. So yeah, I guess like Jack Quaid. He's one of the, like, he's in The Boys. He's like, you know, Meg Ryan's son. He's like this big actor. And for some reason he loves me and Chelsea, and it's really cool. And then like, I'll text him and not get a response. I'll be like, oh, he's busy. And then I'll be like, or he doesn't like me anymore. And then I think a few days ago, he had an Instagram story about something. And I was just in bed, and we go to bed late, so it's like 3 a.m., and I responded to it, and he immediately responded back, and I was like, what the, Jack, it's 3, go to bed, but also thank you, man. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Will you ever embrace bastard skellies? No! Grow some fucking skin! What are you doing walking around rattling, being loud? Sorry. Where are your ligaments? How are you holding together? Get them out of here! That might be the weirdest interaction we've had.
No, I actually I love that rudder, but I actually do love skeletons as like, don't tell anyone. Don't fucking let it leave this room. But like, animated skeletons are just so funny to me, and I always just picture the same voice, you know, it's like I got like a Skeletor.
Skeleton.
Yeah,
Skeleton.
yeah. So they always have that voice in my head, and it's so funny, and I don't know, they're just silly little guys.
Hi James, love the channel. Just wondering, do you have a favourite to the numbers bit?
Ooh, I mean, I have so many. One of the ones that comes to mind is the recount for Jason Takes Manhattan, when I get pulled into the water, and I'm like, it's such a fun one. I go into detail in the kill count.
Huge Dominic fan, huge Einstein Kills fan. I was wondering what it's like to work in those music videos and like die, and whether they came to you and said, hey, can we make your head explode? Or if you came to them and said, hey, can you make my head explode?
That was all their idea, probably Spencer's idea. He's a sick fuck like that. The head whoa! Am I not allowed to say suck fuck? What, did I cross a line? YouTube!
Damn it, YouTube!
They followed me across the pond. Yeah, I think that was Spencer's idea. I had to get my head cast for that. And that was I think it was like 45 minutes of just being encased in the alginate or whatever. It was so hot and sweaty in there, and it was so heavy. They never talk about how heavy that gets, and it's like a strain on your neck as it's drying. But it was kind of fun to do. I would do it again now. And I wanted to see it in person, but I was too tired, so I left. And that night, they recorded it and sent me the video. But I have an Android phone, and they have, I think it was Spencer has an iPhone, so I don't know if you know this, when we get the videos, it's all fucking like super low res, it looks like. So I get this video of a person who looks like me, their head exploding, in the grainiest like 240p footage. I felt like I was back in the Bush era, and I just downloaded like a fucking terrorist video, and it was terrifying. It was so fucked up to watch. And then I just had to be like, no, this isn't real.
I love the kill count. And earlier you were talking about Don't Hook Me, I'm Scared.
Yeah.
And in that episode you say that you would see if you could do the TV series. So my question is, will you do the TV series?
Oh, do they have that on like physical media? Are there Blu-rays or anything of those?
I think you can get it on YouTube.
I don't think I can back home. However, I could probably use a VPN to do it. It's a bit like, I don't know if there's a way to watch it legitimately in the US without, because it was Channel 4, right?
Yeah.
That did it? We don't get that. So, I don't know, but while I'm here, maybe I should like, fucking.
I can guarantee you someone in the front could hook you up.
Yo, could someone hook me up?
We're going to try and get to as many of you as we can. Right down the front, I believe? Yes.
Hello, James. Big enemy of the channel. I'm going to destroy it. Just kidding. Going off of the last question, if you had to restart your channel all over, is there anything you would change? And any choices you would redo anything? You would start earlier? Just anything in general that you'd change?
I don't think I could do it, dude. I don't think I could do it. Like right now, me currently, like 36-year-old man, no, I couldn't. I don't have the. Oh, I had so much more energy back when I started. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't want to imagine that. Like if it all like crashed or something, I had to like rebuild it from zero. No, fuck that. No thanks.
Hello, I came all the way here to see you. Hi.
Thank you.
I have such a weird question. Can you autograph my Labubu?
I will do that for you in Chelsea's honor, because she loves her Labubu.
Honestly, to say is, for the love of horror, please, could you give it up for Dead Meat? Right, okay. All right. Well, let me do this. Are you ready, Manchester? Woo! Okay, please make some noise with the beat! Woo! Well, sorry, Labubu. Right, we're going to be back with more guests on the stage just shortly. So please find your way back here in about 15 minutes. Let's do one more time for Jay!
Goodness, they turned Jason into Lego. Turned into Lego. Whoa.